siempre lo hace a su manera. Lo hace como la mejor. Ella me baila, se vuelve loca. Quiere agarrarme. Yo estoy mirando como le... Tan bonita que duele, duele. Como me lo hace, me tiene loco. Quiere que...
Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem.
You're now connected to Jackie Zulu. Work hard, play harder.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 4. And for Chicago, we've got Lonzo Ball. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's MP in at the shooting guard. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad and a chance to... They're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
It'll be the Bulls off the tip. Now, let's head courtside to hear more about MP's record-breaking performance.
The league is still buzzing about that recent game. A new league record for three-pointers in a game, topping the old mark of 14 by Klay Thompson in 2018. The new three-point record holder told me, all of the credit keeps going to my teammates because they kept looking for me and getting me great looks. An unreal game. Kevin?
He is fantastic in every sense of the word. Buries it from three-point range.
That three is no problem for MP. You know he's putting the work because these shots now seem like layups.
Now here's Butler. Last game, 26 points, and he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the basket by MP.
The D's got to be aware of MP. He is always ready to fire.
Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
And here is Rozier, following the three-pointer by MP.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
In the corner, it's MP. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. MP's got his third basket of the night.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Robinson, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Levine finds MP.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Zach Levine.
And one thing they'll never have to worry about with Butler, he's always going to take initiative.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks. It's not surprising to see MP fill it up offensively. He has a tremendous work ethic.
Inside, here's Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either. And so, MP will bring it up for Chicago. Leading by 5. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Adebayo the screen. Out to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The kick out to Rozier. Misses the three. The Bulls leading by 8. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Here's Rozier, following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Puts it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
The three from MP. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here is Rozier. He had 25 points last game. Pass to Jovic. A three ball. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
3-1-2-3.
Patrick Williams. He's checked in for the Bulls. Right now, let's have a moment to check out the NBA's best three-point shooters. Fourth, Josh Richardson.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
.105 left to play in the first. MP outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Count that one. Reyes has got 18 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Jovic. There's the screen. Here's Richardson. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 21.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Now here's Wright. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Adebayo with a screen for Richardson to the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
On the wing, MP. Now the pass to ball. MP left side. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it left.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Levine. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Bulls up by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Andre Drummond is out there with Williams. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's Ball in at the 1. You know, Richard, this is not just your job. You're a huge fan of basketball. So, that being said, who is your favorite player to watch?
Back in the day, it was David Robinson. He was my very, very first favorite player, and I actually got to play against him in his last game that he ever played in the NBA Finals when they beat us. But right now, it's probably Steph Curry, Jokic, LeBron. I love guys that just play the game in such a beautiful, unique way. As a fan, that's my favorite. Agile play by LaVine, finding his way around the contact to get a shot.
Outside Butler, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Bulls. Robinson's checked in for the Heat. Rozier comes in for Josh Richardson. Now here's LaVine. Robinson pulls it in. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
Here's LaVine. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Good on the three-point shot.
And LaVine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
Passes it to Hawkes. Dish now to Robinson. right wing. Now Rozier. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. Shot clock at 2. They grab their own miss. And it's Butler missing.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Craig. Robinson with the block. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. Here's Drummond. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Butler. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And that ability to just rise up for the alley-oop. Butler is an animal of an athlete.
And the Bulls call timeout here. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. DeRozan comes in for Patrick Williams. MP's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Torrey Craig. Here's Ball. A minute 50 left here in the second. Now here's Dosunmu. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Reyes the pass to Dosunmu. And DeRozan kicks to MP. 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh, that's a really nice job from MP to invite the contact and then get to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place, and that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane.
Unbelievable move by MP.
A solid athlete. MP is more than capable of these types of throwdowns.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to Jaquez. Out to the right wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. The kick out to Rozier. Adebayo with a screen on Ball. Here's Rozier. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Now here's Ball. A 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Jovic. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rozier the pass to Robinson. Now here's Adebayo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Beans checked in for Dosunmu. Heat also with the sub. Butler's checked in. And a wide open look for MP. Another miss by MP.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.